Hey guys, I'm back. Kind of late in the day, but I got another sample from GearBest, and I've been looking at this one for a few days, wondering what's the best way to do this. Since I'm not where I used to be in Florida, where I had all my trees and cool stuff to beat up on. But I really, I like this knife. Now I wanna get something out of the way right away. Let's take a look at this. This is a survival knife by Ganzo. Before we even get carried away with this or go any further, what does this look like to you? What does it look similar to? Tell you what, I'll show you what it looks like to me. I think they were definitely inspired by Gerber's Bear series, right? But anyway, let's take a look at the Ganzo Survivor knife. Now, I've talked about Ganzos on this channel before. I like them. They're affordable, they're good quality, decent materials, and they're well made. I've never seen a Ganzo fixed blade. This is something new to me, and the good folks at GearBest sent this to me, as they've sent some other stuff. If you remember, they sent the ZD004. I'll put a link to that review in the video description so you can check that out. Just like they did with that knife, they've given me a cool promo code link too, so at the end of this video, if this is something you want to check out and you want to get one for yourself, you can get yourself a little discount clicking that link in the video description. Not the other video link, but I mean the link that you'll see to this knife to pick one up. So let's get into this. So number one, this is a full Tang knife. It goes all the way through, ending up in a little kind of modified glass breaker on the end. Now, I was looking at the GearBest website online. My sample comes in orange and black, but if you actually check it out, it's available in different colors. It's available in straight black, in black and orange, in a green and black, like a neon green and black, in kind of a black and brown. So lots of different options. And then, the sheath also shares the same color combinations as the knife. So you can kind of get it in whatever colors kind of match your style. These little inlays glow in the dark on the various knives. The sheaths don't have any glow in the dark elements. Of course, I'll put all the specs right there on the screen for you to check out and see. The handles are plastic, but you've got a nice rubberized coating that goes around to make sure you've got a really good grip. It's a comfortable handle, a little bit thin. You guys know I like kind of a wider handle on there, but I've got my big gorilla hands and it fits me pretty well. So I think unless you've got little teeny tiny like midget hands, I think you get a very comfortable grip on this knife. You can see you've got a special area on the spine for your fire starters, and we're actually going to look at that as we go through here. You've got a really nice grind all the way through. Decent weight. Honestly, tiny bit front heavy, just a tiny bit. Not bad at all. The sheath here, so you really don't have a lot of options for carry. You've got your one big belt loop there, but you've got your molded plastic, and the knife fits in there very well. Holds very securely. Velcro strap to keep it in there even more secure. Now, again, looking online, these knives come with a ferro rod that has a whistle attached to the end. My sample did not come with it for some reason, but I have one that will, work with anyway. You've got a line/rope cutter built in, and then on the back, you've got a small diamond stone for honing the edge. And I'd say this is probably about a 400 grit, give or take. I'm not sure, it doesn't actually say on the website what it is, but just based on feel. So, enough to maintain your edge there. And it's replaceable, so you can order a new one if this gets worn out or anything like that. Interesting, they give you a little Velcro to protect it. It doesn't protect the whole thing, but it protects, the main area there where you might use it. Because this has a screw-on section, I'm assuming that there's a way you can replace the rope/line cutter blades if you needed to, or that just might be the way they constructed it. But it does look like you would be able to replace those blades if you needed to one day. Since we've got everything already in here, let's start off here. Let's just test this out real quick. That was nothing. I mean, nothing at all. That was the easiest. Wow. I mean, seriously. No effort whatsoever. And you see the quality of cut there. Not super clean, but I mean, pretty damn clean. I mean, really seriously, I cannot describe how little effort that is to go through there. None whatsoever. Nice. The blade itself, I really like the grind on it. It cuts through the rope as easily as the line cutter does, if not even easier. No effort whatsoever. I mean, it shaves very easily. One more bald spot on my arm, but nice. Nice. Wow. So really nice, effective flat side there for using our fire rods. Awesome. I assume now this one, again, this does not come in the knife because, you know, my sample didn't have one, but it comes with one, and I like that they give you a section that's designed just for that. No coating. Make sure it has a nice 90-degree angle to really get a good rub on that rod. Pretty good. In terms of its ability to just cut through some material, I mean, it's as good as any other fixed blade I've used. And the cool thing is, I'm balancing this on my leg. This isn't like attached to anything hard firm surface. So this is just brute strength and cutting edge to do this chop here. It also does, I mean, you can see nice fine work. If we just wanted to make some kindling there and some tinder to use with our fire rod, that's pretty good. We took a lot of material out of there in a very short amount of time. Now, you know, yes, it's Ganzo. It's not one of the big names. It is a knife on a budget, but again, it's on a budget. For the money that it costs, you know, the materials are just fine. You get a pretty effective blade in a pretty good package. I don't think it would give you a lifetime of use like some of the more expensive higher end blades, but I think it would give you quite a few outings of use. I think it's probably worth the money to keep one around. So I certainly am not going to say like, yeah, this would replace all of your higher end bushcraft knives, survival knives, all that stuff. I think that this probably could compete with a Mora. Yeah, it's a little more expensive than a Mora, but you're getting more tools in a single package. Now, if you look at some of the higher end Moras, it's about the same price. If you look at the Mora Light My Fire, you're getting basically the same kind of stuff, except now you're adding, you know, your cutter here that you don't get in the Mora Light My Fire and stuff like that. So I think it competes well at its price point. Once again, Gear Best, really cool, giving me the deal for reviewing stuff on the channel. You can go to the video description and there will be a product link. You click that link, you will get a little discount on ordering one. I think there's also free shipping involved, and you can pick, you know, your one of the 4 color combinations you want. So that's pretty nifty. Of course, I am not encouraging you to do so. I am not it's not an advertisement. It's just they give the opportunity for viewers of the channel to do so if you want. That's all it is. Okay? Please make up your own minds. Don't feel like I'm saying you should get this knife. It's just a cool option you have. Anyway, wanted to do a quick review on this. So anyway, guys, just a quick review on a nifty little knife. I'll take this on my next camping trip as well. I'd like to put it through its paces next to a Mora, and maybe something more expensive, and see how it turns out. And if I get an opportunity to do that, I'll make a follow-up vid. But in the meantime, there's the Ganzo survival knife. I didn't even know they made fixed blades. Cool. All right, guys, you're awesome. I appreciate you, and I'll be back again real soon.